Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. I'm Wendy O, and we're going to be talking about the insane crypto pump, BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. Is it here? What in the actual F is going on? Well, we saw Bitcoin pump all the way to what, like $36,000 yesterday, but now we're currently trading at $33,000. So what happened? Why aren't we going up straight in a line? Because that's what we need to do, right? Well, we're going to go ahead and talk to you about that. Y'all know I keep it real with you. I'm probably one of the only crypto YouTubers that do that. Why do I do that? Because I care. Because I care. Yes, we got our tails today because today's lifting day and we got to get those gains. What happened to my thing? Hold up. Did my internet just go out? What? Uh-oh. I think my internet just went out. Okay, we're back. I don't know. That's weird. What happened? If we get internet problems again, I will just live stream from my phone. I'm not exactly sure what is happening. It should be fine. I'm not running any other programs. That should be weird. Okay. If it goes out again, just comment in the chat. Your YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, such as viewers will experience buffering. If it starts cutting out again, just let me know because I see it fine on my end. But if it's cutting out again, let me know and I will then just stream from my phone. We will just stream from the phone. I don't know what's going on because my internet is fine. It's fine over here. Maybe it was just in the beginning. Anyways, I apologize about that. It does happen. Mixing and Raider, just go ahead and DM me on Telegram if we're starting to get laggy again, because I'll just live stream from the phone. Not a big problem. But we should be fine now. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough data. Is it still lagging? A little lagging? It looks good. It looks good on my end. Why didn't you warn us about Pulse Chain? It's coming through fine now. Okay, thank you so much. Why didn't I warn you about Pulse Chain? What did you want me to warn you about? What did you want me to warn you about? There's nothing to warn about. We talk about Pulse Chain. We give flowers to the Hexicans, to the Hex community. I'm not super interested or invested in the Pulse Chain ecosystem, so there's not really a whole lot for me to talk about. I let you guys know when there's a news update. We generally cover things that have news, like news stories. And I understand that Hex and Pulse Chain and those particular projects don't really get news attention, but I always try to give them shout outs when it's applicable. And I know Crypto Corey, he does a lot of coverage of Hex. So if you guys want more coverage of that, go subscribe to his channel. He's absolutely outstanding. D, cold tapped into your internet, and so did Applehead. It is, we have 149 concurrent viewers, only 39 likes. I'm gonna need you guys to smash that like, get me up to 69. Did we close that gap yet? Thank you for reminding me that, Raider. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at that. You like them pumps, huh? Yeah, I sure do. I'm probably gonna go get pumped on Thursday night, so fingers crossed. But we're going to talk about the price action, what we're seeing happen. Also, too, you guys, I'm on a new SoFi platform. I totally forgot the ref link because I'm ridiculous and we do that. But anyways, we got to get into it. There's a lot of exciting news and we got to talk about things that happen in the markets. All right, let me drop that there. Hold on. Hold on a second. All right. Okay, cool. Good morning to everybody in the chat. Sorry, I got caught off guard because I had some things going on through my mind. Anyways. Okay. First and foremost, this was not in my brief because I just literally saw it on the internet, on your mom's internet.com. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Raider. Raider's always on top of things. We'll talk about that in a second. So this just came in. And again, full disclosure, I am voting for whoever is pro-crypto. I don't care who they are. I don't care about their social policies. I'm voting for whoever is pro-crypto. Tom Emmer wins the latest GOP speaker nomination ahead of the floor vote. We talked about this on Saturday. Basically, Mr. Tom Emmer wants to be Speaker of the House. The Speaker of the House has a very, very powerful job. They basically play patty cake with everybody else, all that jazz. But a lot of people like Tom Emmer. And the reason why they like Tom Emmer is because he's pro-crypto. Anti-CBDC. He's really not anti-CBDC. All these public servants will claim that they're anti-CBDC, but they're really not. They're really not, but he is more pro crypto. He is kind of, he is working with Davidson, who does want to restructure the SEC. He is one of those people that wants to really kind of push the crypto innovation, probably for votes, because the red people have done a lot of stupid things social issue wise. So that makes sense to me. However, all grifters, all got big egos. I don't care. I'm just in support of everybody's pro crypto, because I firmly believe that the more money we have better access to better products and services. So it doesn't matter what you look like, where you come from, any of that stuff. If you're smart and you practice self-education and critical thinking, you'll be okay. So that's what I rock with. I just want to see my people eat. Just want to see my people eat. So that happened. Make sure to smash a like, but let's talk about the current crypto market, okay? So this is what we're seeing. Any of you people that are buying FTT, any of you people who are buying FTT, you're absolutely out of your minds. You are out of your minds. This is what the chart looks like. Mina was up 100% earlier today. Dydx, we'll talk about that in a bit. Pepe, 26.3%. CFX, 39%. So these are pretty nice pumps, okay? But this is not bull market altcoin season pump. Oh my God, Wendy, you're so bearish. We're in a bull market. Blah, blah, blah. Guess what? You're going to know when you're in a bull market. Once you're like in the thick of it, you're going to know. Could we be in a bull market right now? 100%. Could this be the kickoff of the bull run? 100%. Will I call a bull run? I don't want to. I'm a little bit more conservative than that. And that's okay. Just because I don't necessarily think it's a bull run yet doesn't mean there's opportunities for you. Y'all can go ahead and get that bread. You can get that money. I just like to advocate for profit taking, for risk management, for having a trading and investing journal. Okay. Why do we do that? Well, we do that because when we do get significant pullbacks and we do happen to be in a position with altcoins or any other of those things, so that we can understand the risk of holding or selling or not taking profit or all of that stuff. I just am not getting bull market vibes yet. I want to wait till at least the halvening is over, and I believe we're about 6 months out. The halvening is very important when we're talking about Bitcoin fundamentals. Okay, it's basically like pulling up an earnings report for a stonk or something like that, okay? The fundamentals of Bitcoin is mining. It's important. The hash rate, the cost, all of those things are important to keep in mind, okay? So with that being said, I don't necessarily think we're in a bull run yet. We could be. That could be the very early starts. I will say this is like the very early starts of a bull run. Very early starts. We're going to go to 10K? No. And I know people are trolling me. Oh my God, Wendy, you said we're going to go to 10K and 750 Ethereum. Well, we got to 950 Ethereum. We got to $15,000 Bitcoin. So really, realistically, if you set a limit order at $10,000 Bitcoin and it didn't get hit, oh well. The whole point of getting dumped on or setting limit orders is for things that potentially might not happen. Okay. And that's part of the game. It's part of the game of being wrong. Anybody who has a strike rate of trading strike rate 10 out of 10 or 100% strike rate, they're the biggest LARPers, grifters, and scammers in the industry. Okay. And I'm starting to get people start to call me out on that, as well as Gareth Solway, all that type of stuff. And it's kind of funny because all you're doing is you're pushing traffic towards me. So you're going to help me continue to make more money off of that monetization, all of those types of things. And I get all the free publicity. So I'm absolutely here for it because I'm one of the only females in the game that do what I do. See how that works? So bring it. Keep bringing it. Because I guarantee you, I got thicker skin than you. And I also guarantee you that I'm probably more honest with you. Okay? It's okay to be wrong. But again, when we were calling for 10K and 750 Ethereum, we talked about setting limit orders there. What does that mean? That means the price hits that area, your order gets filled. In most cases, it gets filled. So that means you're able to purchase at a lower price. And that also means you're dictating to the market. Your market's not dictating you. Dollar cost averaging is great. Just randomly buying is great. Good for you. Congratulations. But I like limit orders because I feel a little bit more in control. Okay. And what I like to do when I'm actually trading or investing or whatever it is with anything that I do, I got my trading investing journal. We do the bullish and bearish scenario. We do talk about different fundamentals, TA wise, when I'm holding, selling, duration, all of that type of stuff. With that being said, when I'm starting to scale into a position, like you guys saw me buy, I think it was Cardano. We bought like $1,000 of Cardano yesterday, whatever it was. But sometimes I'll market buy. I will market buy. And I'll generally do 10% of my stack or 5% of my stack. Why will I do that? Because that quenches the FOMO. It quenches the FOMO. You get it out of your system, and then you can continue to look at your trading and investing plan. And that's something that I denote in there. Why do I do that? Well, because when you're trading or investing, it's very emotional because there's money involved. And it's actually very mental. There's a big psychological thing that happens up here, market psychology. There's books on it, okay? So when you quench that FOMO, you get to that asset and you're like, cool, I got the asset. Now let me go back to my plan and look at it, okay? Because maybe your trading ideas might not pan out, or your investing ideas might not pan out. And that's called risk management. That's called taking accountability. So that's a tip and trick that I like to do, but y'all do what works for you. Don't care. That's your business, okay? Now, with that being said, let's take a look at the market. And I'm going to need y'all to smash a like. I'm going to need y'all to smash a like. We got 262 of you, only 117 likes. I need 169 likes. 169 likes. Good morning to Tom Crown. Good morning to Tom Crown. Good morning to Tom Crown. No, it's not Gareth. Gareth's being really sweet. It was somebody else on the internet. It's some dodo he's like way smaller than I am. And it's always the smaller guys. And generally when it's the smaller guys that do that, is like this. That's what I see. That's what I see. Because I know for a fact my man would not be up here on the internet, like doing that type of stuff. Because this translates to the way you carry yourself. I digress. Now, let's take a look at the market. 273. Give me 269 likes. Smash on likes. Get it up. And we love Tom Crown. Tom Crown. Go to his channel. He's great. He does more stuff than I do with TA because I'm a bit lazy. Now, with that being said, let's take a look at TradingView. So what happened? What happened with Bitcoin? I thought we were like in this bull run. I thought that we're going to keep going parabolic. Numbers going to go up harder than your mom.com on a Sunday. All that type of stuff. I thought we're in a bull run. Well, I think that this is the beginning stages of a bull run. I don't think we're fully there yet. You guys will know when we're fully in a bull run, but corrections happen. This is why we talk about taking profit. So let's go ahead and go to this chart over here. Go to the weekly. Also, too, if you want to know what exchange I'm currently trading at, I'm currently trading on FEMX. I went ahead and I put the link in the chat. Shout out to Old Rounder Bro, 99 cents, super chat, 310 people. I appreciate you. But this is the thing. Y'all. I'm currently trading on FEMX. I would love for you to use my ref link. That helps support me in the channel. That's how we take care of payroll. But if you're going to use my ref link, you need to read the terms of services and you need to understand not your keys, not your coins. So shout out to FEMX. Anyways. That being said, I pinned it to the top. This is the current Bitcoin market structure, okay? We're going to go ahead and remove all our drawing tools. We're going to start from a fresh, tasty, naked chart. See, I'm going to leave the EMAs on. Why am I going to leave the EMAs on? Because I want to. It's my channel. I can do what I want. All right. Now, actually, I'm going to take them off. Ah, it's too much. We'll take them off. Oh, I got so much work today. It's just ridiculous. I got calls and things. Okay. So this is our fresh naked chart. Market ciphers down at the bottom. Also, MACD is just on the weekly. What is this doing? Why is this not doing? MACD did complete that bull cross, so that is a bullish signal, but that doesn't mean we won't have pullbacks, okay? So what I'm seeing right now, we're going to go ahead and draw some cute little lines, and market cipher is bullish as well. So we're going to go ahead and draw these cute little lines like this. Okay. Drew the line. We're in an uptrend. Okay. I talked about $33,000 getting smashed, and that it's an important area for us to sustain. Why is that an important area for us to sustain? Well, we zoom in and we kind of look what happened back over here in 2021, we tapped on this area many times, which was about $33,000. Okay. And we're able to essentially trade above it for quite some time until May 9th, 2022. And that's okay. That happens. Now, with that being said, we were trading under that for how long? Let's go ahead and use our measuring tool. Oh, my mom. I'm looking to help my sister get a house. Long story. But we were trading underneath that area for 539 days. 530 days. Okay, we're trading underneath 33,000 for the long time, so that's a significant area, as you guys can see on the chart over here. Pretty easy to see. Now, with that being said, we finally broke above it. Now, are we going to sustain? Well, we are above it, and $33,000 is important for us to sustain. However, I would not be opposed to something like this happening, us dropping back and retesting the trend line in 27.5. Is that going to happen? I'm not saying it is, but I wouldn't be surprised if we did this and we kissed about $28,000 for a pullback, because that would be a bullish correction. Why would it be a bullish correction? Because we tap on the trend line and we bounce back up. We bounce back above 33,000. It's just a slow grind up. And I talked about that slow grind that we were seeing kind of in this area over here in September and October when we finally broke above it. So to me, I'm still bullish. I don't think we're going to really see below 28,000 or 27,000 yet. However, if that does happen, I will reanalyze the market and I will reanalyze my trading and investing plan. Why would I do that? Why would we reanalyze our trading and investing plan? Because the market changes. Market doesn't care about you ticky-tacky, doesn't care about you YouTube, it doesn't care about your mom, it doesn't care about what you want. The market does what it wants to do. It's irrational, okay? Bitcoin is like a girl, emotional. The market is like a woman, emotional, irrational. Okay. That's what women do. But at the same time, we have great intuition. Okay. Market knows what's best. You're not going to know what's best. The market knows what's best. So do not counter trade the market. Do not counter trade a trend. Okay. Listen to your gut. Have a bullish and bearish investing plan. Now, that being said, let's take a look at the daily. Okay. We got that swing wick high to 35.2. And now we're currently trading at about $34,000. Okay, $34,000. That's fine. Not a big deal. Now I'm going to start tossing on my EMAs because I want to see, I want to be lazy and I want to see where that support is. Okay, so we got the 30, the 21, the 9, and then we also have the 50, 100, and 200 over here. So this is a beautiful EMA tangle. What does that mean? Okay, that means the fact that we have the EMA 9 completely erect, like up like that, and not erect like you guys think I'm talking about, but shooting upward that way, that's positive. This is a bullish structure on the daily. We have the lower EMA, we have the 9, the 21, the 30, the 50, the 100, and the 200. This is a very bullish structure, okay? Anytime you see the EMA stacked like this, that's a bullish signal. However, just because we have a bullish signal doesn't mean we can't have corrections. And again, I'm not necessarily calling for 28,000, but this is an area I would potentially look for if we have some gnarly corrections. We'll talk about the fundamental news soon. Okay. Now, where are we going to pull back to? The first area here is about $33,000. Okay. And then you can kind of see the other areas over here. Now, taking a look at the 12-hour, what do we see in the 12-hour? 12-hour is showing a gnarly correction. Why? Because BlackRock ETF, which we're going to talk about that, okay? Now, the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart is showing a little bit better where price could potentially go. Market cipher is bearish. Short-term bearish. So we're going to retap on this line here at about 33,162, probably retest 32,000, and then these are our other areas of supports. I don't necessarily think we're going to have a full retrace yet to 28,000, but it is an important area. Now, what should you be doing? What should you be paying attention to? Well, you want to check to see your altcoin positions. If you're somebody who bought the top of these altcoin positions, you can either continue to hold, or if you're still in profit, you might want to take some profit or might want to sell that position and then reanalyze. That's your business. I'm not telling y'all what to do, and you can use my Femex ref link. But with that being said, we're going to see a bit of a correction, possibly because of the news that came out with the BlackRock ETF. So we're going to talk about that, and this is very important, okay? I don't necessarily think we're going to have that full retrace to 28,000 yet, but I could see it happening. And again, the halvening is not here yet. We've got about 6 months, and it's a moving date, and we're still operating in that 4-year cycle, okay? And that's not a bad thing. This is actually very positive. Why is this positive? Why is this positive? Yeah, y'all are correction. Yeah, I'm ridiculous. Hold on, we're going to get into everything, okay? Shout out to Belgium. Size is only important when TA. Kyle, thank you so much for gifting me a heart. Thank you for gifting me a team member heart, and shout out to KennyO for holding it down. But again, no one does really know, and that's okay. We have 387 of you beautiful people. I need 369 likes. That would make me happy. That would put a big smile on my face. But at the same time, if you're someone who's just dollar cost averaging, cool. But be cautious with alts, because alts are not going to hold. Alts are a lot more volatile, and we experience a lot bigger corrections with alts. So with that being said, let's get into some more of the news and see kind of what happened with the market, what potentially fueled the pump, and whatever. Where's no one then? Salute. Hold on. Shout out to Belgium. I want to come here. I want to go to Belgium, and I would like to drink beer with you. All right, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. I got to go lift today as well. Okay, so now let's talk about this. This is from Mr. Bitcoin Archie. Bollinger Bands with the tightest monthly compression since 2016. Every single time this has kicked off the bull run. So let's go ahead and take a look at Archie's chart over here and see what's going on. Bollinger Bands are a great tool. And this is just a contraction. This is all that it is. So anytime the Bollinger Bands are contracted, it indicates a volatile move. Because squeeze and pop, or squeeze and then dump. Okay. This is okay analysis. Cool. I'm with it. Cool. Whatever. Don't care. I definitely think that we are in the process of a bull run, just not quite there yet. Who's tech dev? Shout out to tech dev. All right, now let's talk about this. This is going to be a bit of a big story here. So the Bitcoin and Ethereum soar double digits as crypto markets add $100 billion hairs. They add $100 billion hairs. So let's go take a look at this article and see what happens. Everybody got excited yesterday. Bitcoin started pumping again. $33,000 was a big number for a lot of analysts, and a lot of money entered the market. Cool. So apparently 310 million were liquidated in short positions in the last 24 hours, and the total market cap increased by 100 billion. And it soared 9% over the 1.3 trillion mark, the peak of value since April. And Bitcoin is up over $7,000 in October, the biggest monthly gain since October of 2021. And it's up over 100% this year. Cool. Great. Those are just some statistics. So basically, instead of people chasing the red candles, they bought the green candles, which is fine. I think if you made a mistake now, that's fine. The reason why it's fine is because I do think the market will continue to do well in the future. So just make sure to analyze your trading and investing plans. And my back is hurting me. I ate too much pizza yesterday. Now let's talk about this. So CME Bitcoin Future CME Bitcoin Future OI has breached 100,000 for the first time ever. What's this? I don't know if I really care about these. Apparently, it's open interest. So the breakout above 31,800 resistance level coincided with the drop in open interest. And an open interest assesses the notional value of all derivatives positions across exchanges. The decline reflected retail investor interest, contrasts with open interest in the CME. CME's market share increased to 25%, approaching Binance's perpetual market. Daily trading volume futures, CME hit 1.8 billion in the last thing. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and take a look. I don't really care about these numbers. They don't really help me. They don't do anything too important, but what we can do is we can actually take a look at I know other traders get into it and other YouTubers do that. I don't really care though, because I don't really care what traditional finance is doing. I know they're going to pump my bags, and that's fine. I want to dump on them in the future. And I think everybody should want to dump on them in the future. So let's take a look at the... All right, so this is the Bitcoin CME charts. This is the CME chart. So let's go ahead and see what we can find here. And I went ahead and drew all the cute little CME gaps. So these are all the gappy gaps. We still do have a gap here, 20,000 to... What is this? 20,000 to 19,700. We got that gap over here. Oh, actually, no, that was filled. So we got that was filled. I'm trying to see if I can see any other gaps. I think all the gaps have been filled, unless I'm missing it. Okay, is there any more gaps? There is a teeny tiny gap over here at 10,000. I doubt we'll see that. I doubt it will get filled. But I feel like all the gaps are filled from what it's looking like. So cool. Yay. And then we got another gap over here to about 36,000, which makes sense why we kind of pumped up there. We still got to close that. So those are the gaps. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this story over here. Come on, you turn. Okay. New 200 trillion of institutional assets that can't touch Bitcoin until an ETF is approved. Top 4 global consulting giant Ernst & Young. Bitcoin market cap is 600 billion, barely 0.5% of institute assets. So basically, all this means is that a bunch of really rich people and elitists, people that get special privileges because they're elitists, are going to be able to enter the Bitcoin market once the Bitcoin ETFs are approved, the spot ETFs. And remember, the big difference between the Bitcoin spot and future ETFs is, number one, futures are more volatile because you're betting the market is going to do something. And also to the Bitcoin spot ETFs, those are settled in cash. Spot ETFs are settled in the asset. The future ETFs is settled in cash. So that's what makes it special. Okay. That's what makes it special. So we're basically waiting for these people to come into the market, which whatever it is, what it is. Oh, I blocked this person. That's funny. All right. So who's in this thread? Oh, yeah, I blocked this person because I don't deal with the drama. So apparently the iShares Bitcoin Trust has been listed on the DTCC, Depository, Trust, and Clearing Corporation, which clears Nasdaq trades. And the ticker will be IBTC. Again, all part of the process of bringing an ETF to the market. So what does this mean? So yesterday, it looks like this was yesterday morning, this was listed. This was a big deal. People got freaking crazy and excited. So this was one of the things that was causing the price pump. Because remember when we did the stream yesterday, I think gamers like, Wendy, we kissed 31,000 or it was 33,000, something along those lines. So people got super excited because like, oh my God, it's listed. It's listed on Nasdaq. We're going to go live. live. It's going to get approved now. So I have to buy so I can dump on these TradFi people. Well, what happened is it got delisted. So let's go ahead and talk about that. Give me a moment over here. I want to make sure I got my links up. So mixing, I sent you the link. Where is it? Is it on my thingy? Hold on. Let me see if I have it. No, I need this. Yeah, I don't have it. Here, I have to go pull it. Give me a second. We need this link here. So let me pull it. My buddy's got it. We'll go ahead and look here. All right. So this is the actual website here. Oh, and it's down. Hold on one second. Is it open? Is it up? Aha. Here we go. All right. So let's go to the actual source over here. So this is the source over here. This is the exchange traded funds. It's the DTCC fund. Let's go ahead and look for BlackRock. Or what is this? Oh my God. It's a long list. What is this? Bits. We got the X Global. Bitty. I'm not going to go through this. So anyways, this website was down earlier, but we can go all the way down to the what it was, IBTC. It'll be up at the top over iMom. I love that. I would invest in it just because it said iMom and I'm an idiot. IBTC, iShares. Okay. Was it up again? iShares, IBTC. No, it looks like they took it down. It's not up here. I don't see it unless I'm blind. So they took it down because it's not quite ready yet. So this is what kind of caused all the drama. It kind of caused all the drama in the industry, okay? Because everybody's like, oh my God, it's going to be up. It's going to be up. It's going to be up. And then we see this tweet over here that, I'm guessing the SEC made a call to BlackRock. With today's update, now the iShares Bitcoin Trust IBTC is gone from the DTCC list. And shout out to Gabor. Gabor posts really, really good commentary as to what's happening. It's obvious to issuers that certain things can be done earlier, but maybe shouldn't. And yeah, there are some calls that people shouldn't refuse to take. In these types of scenarios, it's more prudent to check with regulators in advance. One can purchase tickers, ISINs, CU, SIPs, symbols early and register with the DTCC. Usually issues register symbols early with the service providers, but trying to be close to anticipated launch date. But one can register early. Seeding is usually a day before the actual launch date. So Adam Beck and Gabor going back and forth. And Gabor saying, I'm available and more than often, not willing to share what I can see. Love it. But Gabor's been in the TradFi industry for a long time. So basically what probably happened is BlackRock probably purchased the spot for the ticker or the name, and then it just wasn't ready to get approved. So they probably took it down, all that type of drama. So that's why we got the Bitcoin pump. So we know how bullish the Bitcoin spot ETF is going to be once it's announced, because there's multiple people that are going to carry it, especially BlackRock. However, I'm still thinking that we're probably going to get that approval in quarter one of quarter two of 2024. Okay. So, and the website did also crash earlier. And again, the Nasdaq says the DTCC provides post-trade clearance, settlement, custody, and information services. So that being said, we're not going to get it quite yet. And that's okay. That happens. Shout out to John Legend. Wendy always makes me laugh. Work causing me to miss most of the stream again. Have to listen again after. I appreciate it. Markets bouncing back up. Depeche Mode. Personal Jesus. Good morning to Queen. Shout out to Puerto Rico. From Costco. Oh yeah, we got a poll up here too. Did you take profit? 23% said yes. 63% said no. And Costco pizza. Let's get it, daddy. I need 269 likes. Somebody says, what's my favorite 80s band? My favorite 80s band? Well, I know my favorite early 90s band. He knows. But my favorite my favorite 80s band, I would probably Fleetwood Mac. Honestly, they're like one of my favorites ever. We'll talk about music another time. But we do have some other interesting news. And shout out to Gabor. I've always wanted to get him on the channel. Schedules clash. All right, so the DTCC website is down, but good morning to Mr. Kai Young. We love him. He posted this yesterday, so I don't know if it's accurate, but apparently he says BlackRock iShares ETF just got a birth certificate. So this is over here. I don't know if this is still up yet. It's a CU SIP. And then So apparently we just kind of got a birthday, but I think that this is outdated news just because It's not because of the DCT, whatever the hell thing it is. But CUSIP stands for Committee on Uniform Securities Identification Procedure. The number identifies most financial instruments, including stocks and whatever else. Now, more ETF news, and this has to do with Grayscale. So BlackRock is stating in their recent spot Bitcoin ETF amendment that they are seeding the ETF in October, and they don't want to read that much into it. Oh, this is old stuff. I don't even know if this is going to make sense right now because this is all from yesterday. So basically we want to get the Bitcoin ETF, but it's not necessarily going to kind of happen yet. And then also too, we have this, the U.S. Court of Appeals orders SEC to review Grayscale spot Bitcoin ETF. We did miss this yesterday because the stream was over. This is important. This story is very important. The reason why this story is very important is because, remember, SEC and Grayscale are going at each other because Grayscale is like, F you, we're going to sue you. We're going to sue you on behalf of the 800,000 people. And the reason why we want to sue you is because we want to convert our shares, our Bitcoin trust to a spot ETF because it's what our customers want. Okay. So in order, and basically if you have a demand for something, you want to listen to your customers because they're a business. They want to make money. SEC is like, we're just going to keep delay, but we're not going to give you a reason why. So Grayscale says, F you, we are going to sue you. We're going to go to court. And again, the case was dismissed. I believe it was dismissed. Yeah, it was dismissed because the SEC had a certain time to comment and they didn't comment. So it got dismissed. So now in the Court of Appeals, they are being actually forced to review the spot Bitcoin ETF application. Now, the interesting thing, the reason why, and like, again, a lot of people aren't talking about this, but to me, this is so interesting is because all of Grayscale's sister companies like Digital Currency Group and, Genesis, they're like in trouble with the SEC and with the DOJ and those types of things because Barry Silbert, and Grayscale is a Barry Silbert company. So if the funds were commingled, it's going to cause issues. Okay. So there's a lot of things that I don't know that are happening behind the scenes, but this is a very interesting story to me because if the funds were commingled from Grayscale and the ETF is approved, what's going to happen? Because then Grayscale will go file for bankruptcy probably. So I don't know how this is going to work. I mean, I want them to get approved for a Bitcoin spot ETF, but it might not be safe for customers if it is proven that Grayscale had involvement with the other activities that those businesses are doing. However, people want the ETF, so I don't know. This is kind of a conundrum, you see? It's a big conundrum here. Big conundrum. We don't know. We're just here. 429 people in here. You like Stone Temple Pilots or Jane's Addiction? Yeah, those are 90s though, guys. Those are 90s. Yeah, we got some pigtails up in here. My favorite Fleetwood Mac song? is Silver Springs, probably. Silver Springs. I also love Jim Croce. We love him too. He's got monster records. The Tetris song. Y'all are ridiculous. Stone Temple Pilots are okay. Where's Little D? He can comment on all that stuff. He played with all those guys. It's funny. He's funny. Anyways, shout out to Ms. Eleanor. She said, Grayscale is, this is about the Grayscale ETF. Grayscale is partnering with FTSE Russell to launch a crypto sector index, which will separate the asset classes into 5 main indices: currencies, smart contract platforms, financials, consumer and culture, and utilities and services will include coverage of 150 protocols. This is big news. This is big news. Big news. But Crypto Cowboy posted, I don't know who this person is, but they posted this and they're talking about ETHgate. They also posted underneath here. Let's see if we can find this story. Let's see what's going on. Hold up. Winnie's coming in hot over here. Okay. All right. Now let's talk a little bit more about the Grayscale FTSE Russell, because they're going to be launching the crypto index series. So Grayscale launched crypto sectors, and remember, Grayscale manages lots of different cryptos. I want to say Zcash is in their portfolio, and Ethereum Classic, which Ethereum Classic, don't know why it's there, but whatever. But the new framework is designed to set the standard for organizing the crypto asset classes. I don't know. I feel like there's more to it than these 5 asset classes with the 150 protocols. I feel like there's more to it, but we'll listen. They're basically are going to, the partnership aims to help investors categorize and analyze the crypto industry. This is the thing though. Where's the meme coin sector? Where is it? I don't see a meme coin sector. Interesting, right? They missed a couple things. That would have been fun. Various tools and structures will be launched to monitor themes, risks, and opportunities of that asset class. Also, too, you guys, Crypto Cowboy posted this here, and we got some notes on this. And this is from the We Forum. Okay, it's over here. So this is Ms. Agnes from the World Economic Forum, and it's very interesting who she's affiliated with. Let's take a look. So on the board of directors for the FTSE Russell Digital Assets Advisory Committee is Agnes Budson. The reason why we're talking about this is because Grayscale is partnering with the FTSE Russell to launch the crypto sector. So she worked as chief operating officer at BlackRock for 10 years. That makes sense. And she's part of WEF. Was also managing director and global head of the office of the CEO of Consensus, Ethereum-based consulting firm. Remember ETHgate? Isn't it so funny how all these people are organized? She advised European Central Bank, Swiss National Bank, UBS, U.S. Department of Treasury, Federal Reserve, Bank of New York, Central Bank of Ireland, Central Bank of Greece, and many others during the financial crisis of 2008. Currently a member of the board of directors at the Biden Institute, Intellectual Center and Destination for Scholars, Activists, Policymakers, and National Leaders. See how these people are all connected? All you got to do is do a little bit of digging. Shout out to Mixing for finding this. See how this works? All I know is I got a lot of Ethereum, and this thing is going to probably melt everybody's faces. The reason why it'll start melting faces is because of these connections, because these people are full of it. They're absolutely full of it. And they're invested in this stuff. You think insider trading is bad? Ooh, these people are so invested in crypto. Remember the meetups I used to do? 2018, 2019, 2020. I just kind of stopped a year or two ago. But I used to do them at an OTC desk, Crypto Space in San Pedro. OTC desk, over the counter. They really help miners liquidate their holdings so they can pay their bills. But there are some other organizations that they worked with as well that were under shell companies and other entities. And they were buying all the way back then and before. A lot of family offices too. So I'm just going to leave that with you. The 1%, the elites have been buying your bags for a very, very long time. They're very well prepared. And all these people are connected. They are. It's not a coincidence that Gary Gensler's put into office. It's not a coincidence that Consensus and the ETHgate and Vitalik and the CCP and Prometheum got the special approval, and all these people are interconnected. It's not a coincidence. It's not. I'm telling you. Am I conspiracy theories? No, but there's just too many coincidences is what I'm getting at, okay? Too many coincidences. That's all. But I just wanted to drop that here so you guys remember this name. Pay attention to this. Pay attention. 425 beautiful people. Give me 369 likes. 369 likes. 369 likes. Me, Ethereum. Smashing Pumpkins is okay. Billy Corgan's okay. Queen says, I am not selling a thing. New Order falling on from Joy Division. I like Joy Division too. I like Joy Division. Def Leppard's okay. GNR is okay. Iron Maiden live is really amazing. Yeah, we love Motley Crue over here. Johnny Cash, love him too. My favorite 80s band might be Queen. Yeah, Queen is great also. Love him. Billy Joel is good. Billy Joel is good. My favorite 90s band is Talks Cheap. I'll say Talks Cheap and Queenie. Because we's got a show level. Wear my shirt maybe next show. But that's what's going on there. So give me 369 likes. Smash a like. Did they remove IBTC from the DTCC website? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. We just covered that. Yeah, we love Joy Division too. Why did they do that? Well, because if you go back and you rewatch the show, Gabor said that you can basically have a placeholder there before the product is approved to secure the name, even if it's not approved yet. So and we do know that because there is communication, there's little tidbits of information here and there, and there is communication between the SEC and Cathie Wood and a lot of these companies. So they're making little changes. And the reason why we know that there's communication is because we're seeing updates on the applications, and they wouldn't be making updates on the application without some sort of communication from the SEC, because the SEC is going to be the one to approve it. So we're seeing communication. We're getting real close, and I'm excited. Metallica's cool too. Nirvana's okay. They're okay. Little D played with them too, which is awesome. All right, now let's talk about Miss Cathie Wood. So Kathy Wood's Ark Invest sells 2% of Grayscale's Bitcoin trust holdings as Bitcoin rallies. The fund also sold about 3.3 million of Coinbase shares and bought 2.4 million shares of Robinhood. Now, what would she be doing? So when you, big dogs like this, they trade, they invest, they move money around. That's what they do. That's what they do. Okay. So let's see a little bit about what she did and why she did it. Let's analyze it. Let's see. Okay. So, while Bitcoin pumped, Ark Invest sold around 2.5 million of the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust shares, sold 100,000 plus shares, equivalent to about 2% of Ark next generation ETF holdings. They hold about 5.6 million GBTC shares, making it the second largest holder of the trust. Also sold about 3.3 million of Coinbase shares on Coin, and also bought 2.4 million of Robinhood shares. Why did she do this? Because they're here to make money, and she probably sees more upside elsewhere. Next. And I've got some Ripple news for you. I'll cover in a second video. MasterCard is working with MetaMask, Ledger, and others in effort to collaborate with self-custody wallet firms per CoinDesk. Okay. Where's the original link? Let's go ahead and click the original link over here. This is the source here. Let's go ahead and click that. Okay. So MasterCard plans Web3 collaborations with self-custody wallet firms. Let's go ahead and read a little bit of the notes over here. So basically, MasterCard indicated that they believe having payment card that helps wallet providers increase the number of active users and build loyalty and other revenue streams while giving cardholders the opportunity to easily spend crypto. They're also evaluating new models for global issuance using stablecoin, on-chain settlement, and inexpensive fast chain. So what does this mean? This means that MasterCard is smart. MasterCard is going to follow the grift, and MasterCard has probably looked in Starbucks' new loyalty program that launched about a year or two ago utilizing Polygon Matic. Okay, MasterCard and other credit card companies, what they do is they bribe us. They want you to use their credit cards to borrow money from them because they make money off of that. And they give you the little bit of rewards. If you spend X amount of dollars, we give you, let's say you spend $50,000, they give you a $100 reward or a gift card somewhere. So they're probably wanting to figure out how to utilize Ledger and MetaMask for those purposes. Okay. Cool. We know we're getting a CBDC. We know we're pushing heavy regulation when it comes to stable coins. So it makes sense for them to look into different types of custody. Hotep Jesus and I on the Black and White podcast yesterday were basically talking about the CBDCs and how they're going to work. And a lot of these are going to be, you don't necessarily need the internet to use them. Okay. But how are we going to custody them? There's so many different methods. So it makes sense for MasterCard to actively look into these cold and hot wallets so they can figure out the best option for their customers, because we're getting a CBDC. Also, too, stable coins. What we might see stable coins being used for rewards for companies. So let's get rid of those let's get rid of those gift cards. Let's get rid of them, because let's face it, they're litter. You got to scratch the thing off. They're annoying. So what happens if we just digitize everything? We put everything online. And then instead of getting like a gift card balance of like 12 cents, you can have it and just it sits there and like the company keeps the money. Then you can transfer it from one stable coin to the other stable coin. So I feel like we're going to see stable coins be used in that aspect in some cases, especially for big retailers. That makes sense to me. If you use their stable coin to shop in the store, then you get bigger discounts. Because look at the Target Red Card. If you use a Target Red Card, which is essentially a debit card that's tied to your debit card, you get 5% off. So it makes sense in that aspect. But we'll see how that plays out. But that's just a thought. And shout out to Seth Mind Your Biz for pushing that idea into my teeny tiny mind. Okay. I'm going to need, we're 16 away from 369 likes. 16 away. Allison Change is cool. Lil D played with them too also. I'll have him come on here and tell you guys stories. Hopium Jesus. We love Hotep Jesus. I like Tool a lot too. Audio Slave's okay. Yeah, I gotta get his D's Wikipedia. I gotta get his Wikipedia up for his two bands he was in, because it's just he's got such a good story. Got a good story. But anyways, let's get back to the news. All right, now Talk about this. Why? Indeed, DYDX is one of the coins that pumped. Where is it? Where is it? Up 14.9%. DYDX is a DEX. I believe it's still a DEX. I believe it. So let's go back to the story. What happened with DYDX? They released Cosmos-based chain source code ahead of mainnet launch. What is this and why does it matter? Okay, so DYDX Trading, the US-based firm building the decentralized derivative exchange, DYDX, released open source code for its independent blockchain. This marks the initiation of the exchange's V4 upgrade. Founder said, with DYDX chain, it brings transparency and security to derivatives trading with an exchange that is run solely by code and controlled by its users. So basically, the not your keys, not your coins narrative gets solved here with decentralized exchanges. The upgrade involves a transition from ETH-based Layer 2 blockchain to a Cosmos-based POS protocol. It's secured and governed by DYDX holders. So this is a good use of essentially a DAO, or people that own a particular coin and vote on what happens with the exchange. But again, people with a lot of it have a bigger say than people with not a lot of it. So that's where it's flawed. They also introduced the code as a governance proposal, and the proposal will seek approval from holders and support from a series of third-party validators, nodes, and other community contributors to facilitate the launch of the mainnet. Cool. Awesome. Fantastic. If you're not using DEXs, you should consider looking into them. I know Squid Grow has one, and that's something that they've been working on. But again, they like to take their time because they like to take their time, and I support that. Now, with that being said, I'm going to give you guys some alpha, okay? Learn how to use a DEX. Learn how to use cold storage. Learn how to use proper cold storage. MetaMask is not cold storage. It's essentially a hot wallet. However, you can still use centralized exchanges. Understand the risks of a centralized exchange and understand the risk of a DEX. So let's talk about risks of centralized exchanges. If it goes down, not your keys, not your coins. Essentially, you're trusting somebody else to hold your coins. Never a good idea. We've never advocated for that on the channel. We've advocated for moonbags and understand the risks. Always. DEXs, harder to use, not your keys, with DEXs, your keys, your coins. So if you lose your private seed phrase, you're effed. And it's a lot easier for your wallet to get compromised if you have no idea what you're doing, or if there's an error, there's a system problem, okay, with a pool or something like that. But both are very much needed. The thing that's more important than both of those systems is cold storage and using it properly. Paper wallets, Ledger, Trezor, Arculus, Tangem, whatever works for you. Trust Wallet is not necessarily a good form of cold storage. MetaMask is definitely not cold storage. Okay. One of the things you can do is keep a little bit of money on there to play around and also understand the risks of that on your regular cell phone. That's what I do. Just keep a little bit and have fun, but don't keep your entire stack on your phone. Okay. We're going to keep talking about those types of things because y'all need to hear it. It's my job. I'm your mommy. All right. Now, Mina is up 120% a day. What happened? Basically, it looks like, was it announced on Upbit? South Korea's largest exchange, Upbit, announced that it will list Mina's Korean fiat currency trading pair. Mina is an L1 chain with zero-knowledge smart contracts and designed to curtail computational requirements in order to run dApps more efficiently. So basically, it is a layer 1 that allows you to run dApps. Super cool. Fantastic. Love to see it. Yay. Okay. All right. We got past the 385 likes, and that makes mommy happy. Now, with that being said, I'm going to be dropping a Ripple video for you guys later, because there is a cool announcement. We didn't get to it today. I have a call I've got to get to, and I probably need to eat. I've got multiple calls today. And then I also have, actually, hold up. I got one more thing to show you guys. Stay here. Hold up. I got one more thing to show you. I don't know if I could find it. Where the heck did Raider go? Where did Raider post it? Hold on. I can't find it. Anyways, I'll post it tomorrow. But I am on New Bitcoin City. New Bitcoin City is actually really dope. Really dope. You can chat with people. You can see, it's like Friend Tech, but on steroids. You can post video content there. It's going to be really cool. So make sure to check me out over there. We're going to be doing some cool stuff. You can even host spaces there. But I am on New Bitcoin City. I am on Friend Tech. I'm probably going to do a little tutorial video for you guys so you can use New Bitcoin City. Fantastic. And shout out to Punk 3700. But on that note, I got to go because I got lots of stuff to do today. Mama's got to prepare herself. Also, today was crazy hair day for Lo, so we spray painted her hair with the color stuff. But anyways, sending you guys love and light. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for smashing the like. And I'm going to drop some news for you later on. and wishing you guys a good day. Just take a look at your trading and investing journals, figure out what you can improve on, because I feel like this is the tingling of the bull run. And we're going to get there. And you guys have done an excellent job in protecting your capital. And now that you have protected your capital, have a little bit of fun, but practice that risk management. It's okay to take profit. And that when we talk about a moon bag, understand you're not selling your entire position. You're just moving your risk out. The reason why you want to move your risk out is so you can continue to hold that position. So if it pumps, let's say you enter into project X at 25 cents, it pumps to $1 and you create your moon bag. Okay, did this 3 times. And then you got your moon bag left. And then it goes to $20. We can sell a little bit more. Keep pulling out like a bank account. You can. Anyway, sending y'all love and light. WendyO is out. Bye-bye. Thank you, TikTok. I love you guys. You guys are doing fantastic. Keep self-educating. Also, Investopedia.com is free. They don't sponsor me. I wish they did, but go there. Keep grinding. You guys got this.